Hi, I'm Bill Lampton, the Biz Communication Guy. There's a chapter that I consider one of the finest chapters ever written in a book about people's relationships. It's Stephen Covey's chapter 5 in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The title of that chapter, Seek First to Understand and Then to Be Understood. Maybe a little bit different than most of us would like, because we prefer that people understand us first and then, okay, we'll try to understand them. The chapter grabbed me from the start because of a vivid illustration that I have quoted many times in seminars, speeches, articles, and videos. Here's the illustration. Covey said, suppose you went to your optometrist and you say to him, I'm really not doing well with my vision. So I know that I need a prescription that will give me the correction I need. So the optometrist then says, okay, here, take the glasses I'm wearing. They work very well. You'll see well with them. Immediately, we know how ludicrous that would be, because each person's vision would be different, and one person's glasses would not correct the vision of another person's unless it was total coincidence. Now, let's apply that to our interpersonal and our professional relationships. It so happens that one of the concepts of semantics is that the meaning of words is not in the words themselves. Words themselves have no innate meaning. The meaning of words is in the people who use them. Give you a couple of illustrations of that. Have you ever changed your definition of middle age? When you were 15 years old, was middle age 40? And then if you became 30 or 35, I've always said middle age is at least 10 years older than you are right now. And then what, after all, is a tall person? I was directing a group of bankers in a seminar one day. I started off asking, what is your definition of a tall man? One woman in there said, my definition of a tall man is at least 6'10" or 11. This grabbed everybody's attention. I had not met her walking into the room, so like many others, I was surprised. And I said, well, why would 6'10" or 11 be tall to you? And she stood up, and as she stood, she said, because I'm 6'7". You see, she had a different perception and a different perspective by far than many of us in the room, who probably range from 5'6" to 6'1" or something in that order. So what we have here is an excellent lesson for communication, and that is to recognize that other people have different points of view, other people have different perceptions about words and about life, and the way to excel in our personal relationships and professionally is not to try to force someone else into our perception, but to understand instead, as we say in colloquial terms, where they're coming from, and then to adjust our communication accordingly without being judgmental. So once again, the meaning of words is not in the words, it's in the people who use them. We all see the world in a different way, and we'll have much healthier and more productive relationships when we recognize that. Thanks very much for being with me today. I'm Bill Lampton, the Biz Communication Guy.